What's good, Hoopers? Welcome into NBA Now by Chat Sports. I am Chase Sr. Coming your way, a mailbag here on the show where I take your questions about anything pertaining to the NBA. It can be wild, it can be wacky, it can be conjecture, it can be anything. It's part of the beauty of what we do here at Chat Sports. Coach Dreadhead, appreciate you watching the show and DMing me on Instagram. We've talked a lot of good hoops of late. Dame time and Nasir Little to the 76ers for Ben Simmons, Maxey, and the number 28 pick. I'm not sure that gets it done on the Sixers side. I think the Sixers have to give up more. The trade that I had proposed was Ben Simmons, Tyrese Maxey, and Matisse Thybulle. Thybulle, third-team all-defensive guy. Ben Simmons, first-team all-defense. Tyrese Maxey, I thought, was a steal in the 20s of last year's NBA draft. I'm just not sure that Simmons, Maxey, and pick number 28, which really doesn't have a ton of value, gets that deal done. I think you'd have to add a little bit more to the package if you're Philly. The race to 100 subscribers is on as we speak. Hey, we launched a Knicks channel. We launched a Sixers channel. Let's see who can get to 100 subscribers first. Chatsports.com/KnicksTV. We'll take you to our brand new Knicks channel. Video already up. Chatsports.com/76ers TV. A video already up. Subscribe right now. Help build those channels because more subscribers equals more coverage for your squads. Randall CD, odds the 76ers land Kyle Lowry. I would love it. I think Kyle Lowry has a skill set that the Sixers certainly need. And I think he brings intangibles that the Sixers need. I think this franchise is somewhat soft. They don't have a leader. Late in games when it gets tight, especially in the playoffs, we've seen them crumble. Joel Embiid included, even though he puts up monster numbers. I think Kyle Lowry is a guy who's an absolute dog. He's a guy who's been around the block. He's won an NBA championship. He's from North Philly. He went to Villanova right outside of Philly. Has a creation element to his game that the Sixers desperately need. I understand he's 35 years old and he's going to demand a lot of money. It might have to be a sign and trade for this deal to actually happen for Lowry to sign with Philly. I would really, really like it if you give up Simmons. Kyle Lowry is one of the most marquee free agents out there on the free agency market. Where do you think he's going to sign? I don't think he goes back to the Raptors. I actually think they should draft Jalen Suggs with pick number 4 in the upcoming draft, which is less than 2 weeks away. It's a team like the Lakers, so the Clippers going to be in play for Lowry. Maybe even the Sixers as well. A lot of suitors expected to be all in on Lowry. Pop Johnson, better record next year, Mavericks or the Sixers? I'm going with the Mavericks. Yeah, producer Sam is a Mavs fan. I'm from the Philly area. I'm going with the Mavs. I think Luka Doncic gives you a more sustainable model to win games. And I think you can lean on him more so than you can Joel Embiid. And who knows what the hell is going to happen with the Sixers, right? Because are they going to have Ben Simmons? Are they going to have Tobias Harris? What's the makeup of this team? I'm going better record, Dallas Mavericks. Mailbag continues with this question from Vincent Sorletti. What it do, my dude? Who is the most injury-prone player in the NBA if Embiid stays healthy this year? Will he become a superstar for the Sixers? Embiid's already a superstar, so we don't have to worry about that. As for injury-prone players, Embiid is in that conversation. Kawhi Leonard has to be in that conversation as well after that partially torn ACL. I mean, the injuries really go back to his career with the San Antonio Spurs. Other players who get injured quite frequently. I don't know. I mean, Joel Embiid and Kawhi Leonard, certainly the ramifications there in terms of their injuries have such a huge impact on their respective teams. So I'd put those two guys in that topic of conversation. This is kind of unrelated, but if Markelle Fultz never hurt his shoulder and then tore his ACL, I think the dude would have been a stud. He was the consensus number 1 pick in the 2017 class for me. What the hell happened with the shoulder? We'll never know. Olympics. Not far off in the distance. USA is struggling. They've already lost a couple of exhibition games so far. Who will win gold in the Olympics? I know we have an international audience here at Chat Sports. Shout out your country if you think they're going to compete and win gold during the Olympics. Get those predictions in the comment section.